Janai, Rick, we're talking about the Lord put it on her heart this morning. She was praying this morning, and then Maze fell in her spirit before I let go. How did that happen, Janai?
Listen, I'm just happy that you obeyed my spirit this morning. Thank you for that, Rickey Smiley. Thank you.
We are happy to
support it.
Come on now, because we don't want to miss out on our blessings now. Are we happy to have you? Last week there was a few stories in the news that may have a financial impact on all of us. Our money expert, Jini Thornton, is here to make sure that we know what's going on. Jini, what's the deal with the whole Equifax reporting incorrect credit scores earlier this year? So what do our listeners need to know about the mistake by Equifax, and people were impacted by this mistake made by Equifax, mistake made by Equifax? What should they do?
All right. So, yes, the story broke last week, Rickey, that Equifax had been reporting incorrect credit scores for a couple of months. So we know if we're applying for a mortgage, a car loan, credit card, even car insurance, our lender or the bank is going to pull our credit score directly from one of the 3 credit reporting agencies, including Equifax. So think about it. Equifax was giving our lenders wrong information. That's exactly what happened. So Equifax reported, isn't this crazy, that they reported between March 17th and April 6th, they had a coding error, which impacted millions of people. But where it's really important is over 300,000 people's scores were significantly impacted with a decrease of at least 25 points. And so there are a lot of people who potentially could have been turned down for a loan, or maybe they were charged a higher interest rate or higher fees because of the credit score reported by Equifax. So that's why it's important people know that.
Wow. Now, Janelle, last week I heard that Georgia residents can claim unborn children as dependents on their taxes. What's going on in Georgia?
Listen, we're going to have a whole bunch of folks trying to get in Georgia right now and start filing some Georgia tax returns. So, yes, that is true. A new tax law in Georgia says any unborn child with a detectable heartbeat may qualify for a $3,000 state income tax deduction for 2022. So you're going to have to be able to prove this, and they're describing proving meaning relevant medical records or other supporting documentation to actually prove that this unborn child has a heartbeat and is going to be entering into the world. So I think this really has more to do with the overturning of Roe versus Wade versus giving people in Georgia an opportunity to save more money. But I'm like, this is really interesting. When has this ever happened, and what other state does this?
No other state. But what other states are getting are the stories about inflation and the possible recession. They're still in the news. So how is this impacting us parents that are doing school shopping? I have 3 children, and they all keep growing. So what back-to-school shopping advice can you give to me and all the parents out there trying to save $1 this year?
Yeah, everything is up, Eva. We know everything costs so much right now. And what everything is saying in the news right now for your major purchases like your electronics, your laptops, your tablets, wait for Labor Day or Black Friday. That's when the better sales are supposed to happen. So if you got to get the clothes and the supplies, go ahead and do that now. But wait on those bigger purchases. Also, one thing that I suggest, you may want to use a couple of tools to help you get through this back-to-school shopping season. So there's a price tracking tool that I love. It's called Camel, or another one called Keepa, Keepa. The good thing about these tools are they will keep an eye on certain items that you're interested in and alert you when the prices drop, so you'll know when the best time is to purchase stuff.
Oh, wow. As always, Janai, for real, thank you so much for breaking down this important information for us. Let everybody know how they can follow you to learn more.
You all can certainly follow me at Jini Thornton. That's JINITHORNTON. And ladies, you can join my free money community at thankmelater.money. Y'all have an amazing Money Monday, everybody.
Hey, you too. Thank you, Jini. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for money expert Jini Thornton. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.